Good evening and welcome to Linnell Gymnasium in Saco and CTV 30's coverage of Thornton Academy High School girls basketball. Hello everybody, I'm Jay Harper along with Tony Ryan and Steve Poulos as we get set to bring you Thornton Academy versus Massabesic. Two teams both having disappointing seasons, struggling throughout the 94-95 season. Thornton Academy comes in 2-13, Massabesic 0-15, and one of the wins earlier in the campaign was over Massabesic for Thornton Academy. Their other win coming over Sanford. And of course Massabesic trying to stop the bleeding, get themselves a W before the season ends. You know they're psyched up, Tony, and ready to go in this one because they probably feel that if they're going to beat anyone, Thornton Academy is a team that they can play with and possibly knock off.
Yeah, it is, and it's kind of tough for both teams, especially when you're not having the season you'd like to have, and Massabesic 0-15, Thornton 2-13. They got to start building for the future. The seniors have to step up, show the underclassmen the way, and it's really time for these teams to start getting ready for next season and finish out this year.
And Massabesic losing one of their top players, of course, pretty much their player, Betty Jo Welch, a 5'10 senior, academically ineligible. She's been out for the last 3 weeks, so Massabesic at another disadvantage. Not only were they struggling when they had Betty Jo Welch, she was giving them about 17 points a game. She's now gone, and they have to find somebody else to step up and fill the scoring role that Welch provided. And Coach Andrew Soldati going with some younger kids tonight, and a freshman will get the nod. Jen Nason, a 5'9 freshman, will be starting, along with Jessica Netto. Netto, a 5'9 senior forward, along with Randy Norman, 5'8 senior center. And then in the backcourt, it'll be Valerie Marquez and Stephanie Mosley. And Mosley, a junior, and Marquez, a 5'4 senior. Thornton Academy starting five. They go with their two seniors, Amy Thibault and Carrie Bolia. And then it's Marie Pickard, Carrie Trudeau, and Sue Pickard. And Pickard's sisters leading in some categories in the league right now. Sue Pickard, 5th in the league in scoring, averaging 17.9 per game. She's also 6th in steals, averaging just about 5 per game. And then Marie Pickard, currently 10th in the SMAA in rebounding, averaging 7.6 per game. Carrie Trudeau, the point guard, averaging 3.2 assists a game, and second leading scorer on the team, averaging just about 8 points per game. Head coach Chris Netto, of course, with the only two seniors, looking forward to next year and a lot of these underclassmen stepping up and having better campaigns. And Sue Pickard, only a sophomore, and she is a special player. Thornton Academy, Massabesic. Only 2 games remaining after tonight's contest for both these teams, and neither team will be heading to postseason play. So for the seniors, this is it. Final push, final week and a half of your season, and the co-captains, Carrie Bolia and Amy Thibault, the 2 seniors on the squad, looking to, as Tony mentioned, lead the way for the younger players. Massabesic and Thornton Academy as we get set for the opening tip-off. Jen Nason, the freshman, jumping against Marie Pickard, the junior. The two number 23s will get things underway. And it's to Thibault, and she gives it to the point guard, Trudeau. And Thornton Academy sets the offense. Massabesic comes out in a 1-2-2 zone. Sue Pickard from way downtown. Got it. And it's a tray. And Thornton Academy jumps on top, 3-0.
Big shot by Pickard in the corner. Quick shot and turnover. It's the way you like to start off a basketball game. Get the other team rattled very early.
Bolia from behind the arc, no good. And the rebound controlled by Neto. Gives it off to the point guard. Marquez with Trudeau on her. Thornton comes out in the man defense. And Marquez throws it away. Thornton Academy, 3-0 lead and the basketball. Good start, 2 possessions. They've taken 2 long-range shot, 1 3 made, 1 missed. Guard goes cross court again for Bolia, drops it down for Thibault. Inside for Pickard, kicks back. Trudeau will try a 3, and that one misses. But the rebound gathered by Thibault. Bolia misses. Pickard. Sue Pickard again. Coming out Marie Pickard, and she gets fouled and go to the line and shoot 2. Good work by the Pickard sisters on the offensive glass, and Academy taking the long-range shots.
Not a very good job by Massabesic boxing out. Thornton had many, many opportunities underneath.
Pickard's free throw rattles in and out. One of 2, it's 4-0 Thornton Academy. Trojans full court, man press, Carrie Trudeau, the steal, up, no good. And coming out of there with it is Mosley. She goes on the coast-to-coast run, and traveling called before the foul. Thornton Academy's had some good layups in there, and they've missed them. Thibault drives, kicks for Trudeau just inside the arc. In and out, and over the back. Foul will be called on Thibault. Her first personal. .6:05 to play, first quarter. And the inbound pass thrown away by Marquez.
Massabesic is looking very sloppy against Thornton's press.
Pickard, long, and the rebound Mosley. Rebound Pickard, and she gets it off for Trudeau, and Trudeau takes a whack, and the foul will be called on Normand.
Not a smart foul, just leave her alone, let her take the ball, but that's a problem Massabesic, from what I've seen tonight, it's probably had all year.
Pickard goes in to Sister Marie. Marie, through traffic, has it stripped. Pickard Pickard with the steal. She glides in, got it. And now Sue Pickard with a steal. She draws the foul on Marquez, and Trudeau a steal, Pickard a steal. Thornton Academy with a 6-0 lead, 4:53 to go in the opening quarter. First substitution as Jennifer Folsom checks in for Massabesic. Bolia from downtown rattles in and out. And Massabesic covers on the glass. It's Nason. Trudeau another steal. Gets it off for Sue Pickard and back for Trudeau. Pushes up for Bolia, and Bolia now will wait to set the offense. Bolia will try it again. Tickles a twine for a tray. And she got nothing but net on that one, and the Trojans lead 9-0, 4:14 to go, first quarter.
Well, Massabesic looks very, very rattled. They look very erratic. They don't seem to have a rhythm when they come down on the offensive end, and that seems to be the problem tonight. They come down, they try and get the quick shot. They're not being, there's no shot clock, so you don't have to worry about time here. They got to slow it down a little bit, Jay, and I think if they start slowing it down, they might find some easier opportunities.
And Thornton Academy now, Bolia finally hitting on a 3, 1 for 3 on the night. She's not afraid to shoot the long-range shot, and she does have the range from way back there. She has that old-style shot with a 1 foot quite a bit in front of the other one. She steps forward with the right foot and launches, high arcing shot, and that's what Coach Neto wants her to do. Don't be afraid you miss a couple. You just keep teeing those up. You'll eventually find the range, and she does there and gives Thornton Academy the 9-0 lead. Trudeau and Sue Pickard combining for 3 steals in the last minute. Long pass out for Mosley. Pickard gets a piece, dives on the floor, knocks it away. She is a great hustle athlete. All over the floor, will give you everything she's got and then some. Fierce competitor. Inbound pass, tapped and controlled by Bolia. Off for Trudeau. Sue Pickard on the pull-up J. No good, and looked like Norman got away with a travel there, changing pivot feet. Massabesic definitely struggling offensively. Foul on the floor. It'll be on Folsom, a 5-foot junior guard. Sue Pickard, pull-up shot, no good. And the rebound controlled by Normand. Few of the players wearing number 3 written on their left arm up on the shoulder. Nice move by Normand. She's one of the players, got the number 3 on the arm, and of course, tribute to their senior captain, who's no longer with the team, Betty Jo Welch. And they certainly miss her on this team. Nice cut pass and carry to carry. Trudeau Bolia combining for 2, and it's 11-2.
Great pass by Thornton, just getting it inside and finding holes against Massabesic.
Mosley on the drive, draws the foul, and she'll shoot 2. Mosley makes the first, 11-3, 2:33 to play, first quarter. Jay Harper along with Tony Ryan. Steve Poulos on the camera. Second one missed. Tebow on the long rebound. Trudeau's drive and shot on the baseline, no good. And again, Normand on the rebound. She's got about 5 already here in the first quarter. 5'8" senior, really dominating on the boards. Pass down low for Trudeau with a great save, but Lango gets it. Goes back for Folsom. Inside cut pass, Pickard and Trudeau again combined on the steal. You have to give that one to Pickard, and Trudeau will walk it up. Traveling called on Bolia. Jen Bogus off the bench. First substitution for Coach Neto. She replaces Marie Pickard. Ball thrown away, the long outlet pass for Pickard. She goes for Bogus, and Bogus in traffic had to pull up, and she was already taking her steps for the layup. Nice pass out on top.
Excellent pass by Mosley. Finding the cutter inside and found Thornton defender. Back turns to the ball.
Jen Falvey will check in now for Thornton Academy. Falvey, a 6'1" sophomore. And Beth Langill at the line, a 5'7" sophomore, to shoot 2. Long on the first one. Falvey had a solid junior varsity game before this one. Junior varsity losing to Massabesic in the opener. 1 of 2 for Langill, and it's 11-4, a minute 10 to play first quarter. And as bad as Massabesic has struggled, they're only down 7, still not that far out of range. Nice drive, they go to Falvey. Falvey's shot rattles in and out. And Thornton will get the ball underneath their own basket. Mason on the steal. Back comes Massabesic. Mosley with a nice drive. Off a long 5 seconds, and Mosley converts. It's 11-6. Thornton now holding for 1 shot. Backdoor cut, Bogus misses the layup. And the Trojans had the nice play designed. And that'll do it in the first quarter. Our score, Thornton Academy 11, Massabesic 6. You're watching Trojan basketball on CTV 30.
Farnham Animal Crackers next to Jurassic Dinosaur Cookies. Gumballs and Mary Jane's next to Nintendo Bubblegum. Penny candy everywhere. Are you in the Twilight Zone? No, you're at the Wayway store where every day is a step back to 1929. Stop in and visit with Catherine and Peggy for all your everyday grocery needs and then some. And remember, a slower, kinder time. From penny candy to padlocks, dried beans to dolls with homemade outfits, you'll find it at the Wayway store. Step back in time at the Wayway store without leaving today.
Welcome back to Linnell Gym. Jay Harper, Tony Ryan. Massabesic with the ball, down 11-6 after 1. Mosley, nice drive to the basket. And she has strong dribbling skills and able to take it to the hole. And it's 11-8. Massabesic, after trailing 9-0, is now within 3. Boliev from three-point land, no good. Rebound by Bogus. She finds Boliev. And that shot long again. Bogus fighting in there, and Langill with the rebound. And Massabesic with a chance now to tie or pull within 1. Arrow will favor Thornton Academy as Falvey tied it up with Langill. Bogus' shot no good, and the foul committed by Bogus after her miss. And Thornton Academy now cold from the field, and they can't find the range. Ball knocked out by Thornton Academy. Langill pull up, bang. 11-10. Massabesic now on a 10-2 run of their own after Thornton started 9-zip.
Thornton's not clicking offensively. They're throwing the ball away. They're throwing where they are and not where they should be.
Bolia from outside, foot on the line. Again, that's her shooting style, that right foot forward, and it was on the line, and only a 2, but it finally stops the bleeding, gives Thornton their first points in quite some time. 13-10. Thornton by 3. Norman retrieves and gives it off for Mosley. Mosley's drive no good, but she gets her own board. And the foul will be on Falvey. Falvey will check out Marie Pickard back in. Langill, a pull-up shot, and Bogus tracks down the rebound. Three-point land. Bowley's shot misses. Rebound put up by Bogus, no good. Marie Pickard, an offensive rebound up, draws the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Nice job on the boards by Thornton Academy. And that's where they're going to get their opportunities tonight. Massabesic's not letting them inside, so they have to shoot from the outside. And when they are missing, they are getting to the boards, which gives them second and third opportunities.
Pickard only 5'7" and averaging 7.6 rebounds, 10th in the league. Pretty amazing. And her minutes aren't always up really either. She just has a nose for the basketball, and very aggressive kid, able to get to the ball and get to the boards. One of two, and Sue Pickard the rebound. Abby Graffam with a nice pass out on top. She drops it in. Trudeau to Graffam, and it's 16-10. Good full court pressure by the Trojans. And Pickard trying to get to the basketball, fouls Mosley in the process. That's the team's 6th foul. Next one, Massabesic will be at the free throw line. Long outlet pass. Mosley will drive. Goes for the pass. And Norman tries to save that one foolishly because it was off Thornton Academy. She didn't need to. Trojans get it on the turnover. Just under 5 minutes to go, first half. Lady Trojans up 16-10. Trudeau from downtown, short. And the rebound, Normand. Bogus from outside. Got it. Jen Bogus. It's 18-10, so the Trojans answer back after Massabesic closed within one. 5-second violation now on the Mustangs.
And that's just good defense by Thornton Academy, not letting them get the ball in.
Graffam, short, rebound, Bogus. Bogus up, won't go down. Mason loses it, Trudeau goes to the middle to Pickard. Pickard over to Sue Pickard. And traveling on the play.
In the NBA, that would have been 2 points.
In an all-star game, that would have been about 4 points, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Did you catch any of that yesterday?
Oh, yes, and I saw plays 6, 7 steps, and they still didn't call traveling.
Amazing. And what blows my mind even more than the 2, 3, 4 steps that they allow on a break to the basket is when the low post player gets it with his back to the basket, he's able to shuffle pivot feet left and right. I mean, they move them about 3 times each, and they don't whistle it.
Why do you think Shaq averages 32 points a game? They call traveling, you only average about 6.
Nice ball movement by the Trojans, but Graffam can't finish on the layup. Still 18-10. Mustangs down 8 with the basketball. Folsom from outside. Rebound, Graffam. Just gets it off for Trudeau. Inside for Pickard. In traffic, goes up. She'll get fouled again. Marie Pickard, 3 for 4 from the free throw line so far in the first half. Get 2 more opportunities. one of the most lackluster All-Star games I've seen in a long time because not much of a competitive game as far as team against team. West blowing out the East. I'm not sure what happened to the last call.
I think it went to Massabesic. I don't know if they called a 3-second violation or I don't know what they called.
Oh, Pickard was going to the line thinking she had 2 free throws coming up. One official must have had something else. And down the other end, Mosley on the breakaway gets fouled, and she'll shoot 2, misses the first one. Shot missed, and Marie Pickard, the rebound, all the way over from the right side of the lane to gather it. Roberge outside, way off, and the rebound to Norman.
That has to be about 8 or 9 rebounds for Norman tonight.
She has controlled the defensive boards for Massabesic. Nice move, Mosley. Stephanie Mosley, a 5'5" junior. She now has 7 points. Roberge will try again. She misses, gets her own board back, goes to Thibault. Roberge not afraid to shoot and puts it right back up. That one again missing. Massabesic player yelled right in her face as she was shooting, and not always the most sportsmanlike thing to do, but totally legal, and that may have affected that shot. Mosley, my goodness. Thornton Academy not moving their feet with her. They're just standing straight up. That girl can put the ball to the floor, and you got to stay low and move your feet. 18-14. Inside for Pickard. Pickard up and in. So Marie Pickard now with 5 points. And she almost has a steal. 20-14, Thornton Academy by 6. 1:08 to go. First half. Thornton Academy right now, good help defense by both Roberge. Inside pass, and Pickard gets a good piece of the ball, but the bottom hand pushing on the body. Foul called. Beth Langill makes the first free throw, and the Mustangs within 5. She converts on both, and it's a 4-point game. This game has definitely gone in spurts. Trojans took the 9-0 lead. Massabesic climbed back to 11-10. And Thornton Academy went back up 18-10, and now it's 20-16. Trudeau from 3-point land, short, and the rebound Nason. Off for Lango. She throws it away. It'll be Thornton's basketball. 20 seconds to play in the half. Roberge drives the baseline, gets too far underneath. Trudeau on the block. She's got time. And misses the layup at the buzzer. Carrie Trudeau, the hard push up the floor because it was obvious she was trying to get to the basket before time expired in the half, and you could see just as she was going up that she had so much speed, it was going to be tough for her to get it under control, and a little too hard off the glass. And Thornton Academy will head to the locker room up 4, 2016 on Massabesic, and a good first half of basketball for both teams. Massabesic withstood the opening charge of Thornton Academy, came back, and Thornton Academy again pulled ahead by 8. Massabesic back within 4 in striking distance, and still a half of basketball to be played. Tony Ryan, along with myself, Jay Harper, Steve Poulos. We'll take a break. We'll come back with second half action right after this. Welcome back to Linnell Gym. Jay Harper, Tony Ryan, as we start the second half. Thornton Academy with a 4-point lead. Massabesic opens up with the basketball. Trojans in the man defense. Mosley, the nice drive and dish. Norman misses the shot. Sue Pickard, the rebound. Out in front to Marie Pickard. Pickard up and in. She got whacked too. So Pickard to Pickard, and they combine for the Trojans' first 2 points in the second half. As we said at the top of the cast, Sue Pickard, the sophomore, averaging 17.9 points per game, 5th in the SMAA. Marie Pickard, 10th in rebounding, 7.6 per game. Norman, the rebound, put back, no good, and there's Pickard on the boards. Bollier from long range. Tickles the twine for a tray, and it's still hear it chuckling. She buries the bomb, and it's 25-16. Trojans come out and start the second half as they did the first, and Pickard and Trudeau each with near saves and steals. Thornton on a 5-0 run to start the second half. They started on a 9-0 run in the first. Trudeau pulls up, shot long, and the rebound to Nason. Mosley shot, no good. Bollier the rebound. Bogus open on the elbow, no good. Trudeau again, all over the floor. She has the steal. What a play. Carrie Trudeau.
That's just pure hustle.
Pulls up, no good. Pickard the rebound. Bollier gets the loose ball. And Mosley hit it off Tebow, but proper call by the official. That's one you might miss once in a while, the fact that Mosley was out of bounds when she hit the ball off Tebow. They set up Bollier. It's in the hole, and another tray as Bollier now with 3 threes, and last. All 3 of them have just touched nothing but net. Timeout called Massabesic. The score, Thornton Academy 28, Massabesic 16, and Tony, a 9-0 run to start the game, an 8-0 run to start the second half, and the Trojans building themselves right now a 12-point lead.
Well, yeah, that's got to hurt Massabesic coming out of the locker room. They're within 4. They know they're within striking distance, and they can play this game in the second half and not really have to come out and score a lot of points in the beginning. But then Thornton comes out, goes on an 8-0 run, and that just destroys any confidence you have. And especially when you're having a tough season like Massabesic, you just can't come back with an 8-0 run just like Thornton just did.
Carrie Bolia now, the senior, with 13 points. A trio of trays and 2 deuces. And she hits again, giving herself 15 points, and the Trojans on a 10-0 run here to start the second half. Mosley with Bogus on her. Nice crossover dribble. Finds Nason. Nason, 15-footer, no good. And the rebound falls in the hands of Carrie Bolia. Off to the other Carrie. Trudeau goes for Tebow. She'll try a long-range shot. Long. And they call Bolia with a push underneath. It'll be Massabesic's ball. Trailing now 30-16. Long outlet pass for Folsom, and Trudeau gets there first. What a play. Carrie Trudeau. It's Pickard with the 6th spot in the league in steals. And tonight it's Trudeau, thievery, setting up the Trojans, and oh, baby, count it. Bolia is in fuego.
Yes, she is, Jay.
Better than a comedian. She has the twine laughing big time, and Marie Pickard ties up Langell, and the arrow back in the favor of the Trojans as Marie takes a face full of the pine. Thornton Academy really playing some inspired ball tonight. Trudeau, and of course the Pickard sisters will be all over the floor, and Trudeau all over the floor tonight. It's the defense that's setting up the offense. Inside for Pickard. Stop. Dish off for Bogus. Got it. And Thornton Academy, I don't know, they coached their younger kids, the Saco rec department, 4th and 5th graders at halftime, played a demonstration game, if you will, and the Thornton girls coaching them. I don't know, that seems to inspire them, as they are now on a 15-0 run here to start the second half. The bomb taken outside by Peralt. Missed. Norman fouled, and get a close shot of Randy Norman and the number 3 written on her left shoulder, upper arm, and of course that a tribute to Betty Jo Welch, the senior leader of this team, lost to ineligibility 3 weeks ago. And lane violation after Norman made the shot and got fouled trying to convert the 3-point play. A violation prevents that. It's 35-18, and Massabesic stops the 15-0 run by finally scoring. Bogus is shot long, but she's able to track it down in the corner. Goes for Bolia. If she hits this, we'll turn the lights out. Pickard, the rebound, up and in. Sue Pickard. And the pass by Mosley, thrown away.
Jerry, I'd like to see Massabesic's turnover to assist ratio right now.
Oh, with 18 points and a few of those coming from the free throw line, 4 of those points coming from the free throw line. You know, they only got 7 baskets, so the most they could have is 7 assists. And you know they've turned it over more than that. Trudeau will try it from downtown, way off. And Mosley, the long rebound, and she starts the break. A 3-on-3. Mosley pulls up. Now goes down low for Norman. And they say it last touched by Jen Bogus. Peralt will try it, no good. Trudeau the rebound. Immediately looks up court, finds Bogus. Bogus, and initial attempt of the pass was cut off, and she tried to pull it back, and the travel called. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. And Pickard the steal, and goes up left-handed, misses. Bogus the rebound, up and in. It's 39-18. Long outlet for Mosley. Pickard gets back. Mosley the pull-up, no good. Marie Pickard the rebound. And gonna get a hard push foul on Massabesic. After Pickard was grabbed, they also pushed her. I'm not sure. But Thornton Academy faithful really love it. Not sure what brought that on by the Massabesic player. Obvious frustration.
I think they're calling it just by the way she grabbed the ball and then threw the Thornton player onto the floor.
And Pickard misses the first free throw. She's now 3 for 5 from the line tonight. Hard foul, and the possession goes back to Thornton Academy. Bowie will take it from outside, no good. Langill on the rebound. And traveling the call as Pickard was about to take it away anyway.
Massabesic is just getting sloppy now. They're trying to score, they're trying to come down, quickly score points, and they're just getting sloppy. They're going down 1 on 4. And I don't know if too many people that can do that.
Sue Pickard's shot falls short, and Massabesic comes back. Foul on Sue Pickard. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. She sits down with only 2 points here in the contest, averaging 17.6. The scoring has been divvied out between Carrie Bolia, Marie Pickard, and Jen Bogus, leading scorers for the Trojans. One free throw made, it's 39-19. 40 seconds to play in the third. Leading scorers for Thornton. Bolia has 18. Marie Pickard 9 and Jen Bogus 6. Bogus in trouble and finally gets tied up. Trudeau causes another turnover with another steal. She has at least 7 here tonight, playing a brilliant floor game for the Golden Trojans. Shot missed, and Massabesic with 5 seconds. Mosley was off the Peralt, and that'll do it in the third quarter as Falvey gets the rebound. Our score after 3, Thornton Academy 39, Massabesic 19. We'll take a break. Back after this.
Isn't it nice to know that in an ever-changing world there is one place you can count on to never change? At Lucky Loggers Landing, certain things haven't changed and never will. The staff is excellent and the food is cooked to order using the freshest beef, haddock, turkey, and local brown eggs. Fresh cream is still used in your freshly ground bottomless cup of coffee, and the turkey clubs and fish chowder are legendary. At Lucky Loggers, sit back, relax, and be glad some things never change.
Welcome back to Linnell Gym as we start the fourth quarter. Thornton Academy with a 20-point lead, outscoring Massabesic 19-3 in the third quarter, led by the shooting of Kerry Bollier. Tebow pulls up, gets whacked, no call. Tipped, Falvey up, no good. And Massabesic's Langill comes out with it, and she'll slow it down and look for her guard. Marquez goes for Mosley. Mosley wide open, shot no good, and the foul will be on Jen Nason. Massabesic now gone to the man defense. Nason the steal. Trudeau comes in and almost has another steal, but commits the foul, but it's on the floor, not a shooting foul. And good hustle by Trudeau once again. Langill pulls up. Nice shot on the baseline. It's 39-21. Inside, Graffam. In traffic, no good. And the rebound, Marquez. Inside pass, knocked out of bounds by Thornton Academy. Randy Norman checks back in for Coach Soldati. Inside pass tip. Tebow dribbles away, goes up, draws the foul. Good crossover dribble just in time, and she'll go to the free throw line, looking for her first points of the night. Sue Pickard checks in, and Kerry Bollier will sit down. Bollier with 4 threes on the night. One of 2 for Tebow, and it's 40-21. 6:35 to go in the game. Long outlet pass for Mosley. Graffam back. Nice move by Norman, but she can't finish, and the rebound's Pickard's. She pushes out of the pack and sees nothing but green jerseys up front. Smartly slows it down. Pickard. Got it. And they say a foot on the line. Only a 2-pointer, but Pickard now with 4 points. Wheel pass, shot, no good. Mosley, the rebound, blocked by Falvey. She can't hold on to it, though. And out of there comes Norman. Goes for Marquez. She drives. Shot up, no good. Trudeau, the rebound. Goes up court for Pickard, and Pickard was slowing up. Folsom checks back in. Marquez will sit down. Folsom quickly comes in and commits the turnover. That ratio is way up there right now.
And it's not a good ratio. My guess would be probably around 3 to 4 to 1 tonight. 3 or 4 turnovers to 1 assist.
Pickard from behind the arc, no good. Roberge the rebound, she misses, back up, no good again. And Graffam fighting for the rebound, commits the foul. Long pass stolen by Pickard. Pull up Jay, no good. Graffam gets the rebound. Shot, Pickard again, long. She fights for the board, and it's taken out of there by Norman. Goes off for Mosley. Mosley, her patented crossover dribble. Foul on Trudeau. She doesn't agree with the call. Pleads her case to the official. Stephanie Mosley, 5'5" junior guard with 2 free throws. Second one missed, rebound put up, no good. Norman again, and she'll go to the line. Trudeau will sit down and get a breather with 4:42 to go in the quarter. As Norman misses the first free throw. Violation called on Thornton Academy, and Norman will get another chance. Misses again. Bogus on the baseline. The assist to Pickard. Nason pulls up short. Falvey the rebound, off for Roberge. Nicole Thomas checks in for Falvey. Thornton's 9th team foul, so 2 shots for Mosley. Misses them both. The rebound, though, fought and controlled by Norman. Well into double figures on the boards. Folsom's shot, no good. And the long rebound comes out to Sue Pickard. Mosley almost the steal from behind. That's only the 4th team foul on Massabesic. It'll be Thornton's ball out of bounds. Jen Prescott checks in for Massabesic, a 6'2" sophomore. Raffam inside for Bogus, and the turnaround shot on the baseline. She's got it, and she's into double figures. 10 points for the junior Bogus, coming off the bench for Coach Neto. And the nice trap put on by Roberge and Thomas, and the turnover by Folsom.
You've used that word a lot tonight, Jay.
What your uncle and I would commonly refer to as a bakery. Three-second call on Thornton Academy. Stolen by Roberge. Bogus has it, and she gets fouled. Still not in the bonus yet. And the turnover given back by the Trojans. Langill makes the first. 3:08 to play. It's 46-23 and now 24, as Langill has been perfect from the free throw line. Roberge driving the paint up and in. Nice strong move by Roberge. She can shoot with either hand. Safe to call her an ambidextrous player. She shoots her long shots left-handed and outside shots left-handed. There, the right hand, and she's naturally a right-handed person, shall we say. And she gets her first basket of the night. Nice move inside by Langill. And it's 48-26, 2:25 to go in the game. Thornton with games remaining with Bonnie, Eagle, and Biddeford. Two of the strong teams in Western A. Thornton looking to improve to 3-13. And yet another one of those raspberry turnovers. Thornton boys team right now at 11-4. Game tomorrow night at Massabesic. Inside pass, Pickard, and she draws the foul and shoots 2 free throws. Massabesic boys team, a tough team that should get in to postseason. They'll fight for that 8-9 spot, and they're always dangerous at home. Thornton, of course, next Tuesday here at Linnell Gym, host the Bonnie Eagle Scots, and Bonnie Eagle now in the number 2 spot in Western A, ahead of Brunswick. It goes Westbrook, Bonnie Eagle, Brunswick, Sanford, Thornton. Pickard misses the free throws. Foul will be on Nicole Thomas, and Jen Folsom will go to the free throw line. Thornton Academy has a scrimmage game Wednesday night, this Wednesday. I don't know if this game will air before then, but versus Brunswick. They don't have a game the rest of the week. This Friday, a bye, and they're going to scrimmage Brunswick to see how they match up with, of course, the Dragons. Brunswick in the number 3 spot, in a team Thornton could face in the postseason. I think both clubs would like to see how they match up with the rest of the league. It'll give Brunswick a good look at how they fare with the rest of Western A, because they don't get to play Bonnie Eagle, Westbrook, Thornton, Sanford. Whew. And somebody else is turning up the heat just a little bit, as Jen Bogus converts for her 12th points of the evening. Carrie Trudeau on the steal, looks to go coast to coast, and rolls it in.
The Mustangs could open their own bakery tonight.
52-28. Minute 5 to go in the contest. Langill gets fouled. She'll shoot 2. But as far as Brunswick goes, they don't get to play those teams, and so by playing Thornton Academy, they'll get a better feel for how they'll match up with the rest of the league, is using Thornton as a common opponent.
Yeah, we were talking earlier, me and you, Jane. I had said that I don't know how you can rate like Brunswick with these teams when they play B teams all year. But we're going to find out how good they are come Wednesday night, because Thornton is one of the top teams in Western A.
Loose ball on the floor, and from all reports, they are a quality team, and they do match up well with Western A and the rest of the teams. But then again, Kennebunk used to be in Class A in basketball, and they would, year after year, rank 2nd, 3rd, 4th in Western A by playing all the B teams and getting the teams with a lot of heel points and still getting up there. Then they'd play and get knocked off in the first round. And it just wasn't right, as you said. But in Brunswick case, I think they do match up well. And of course, we'll have a better idea after Wednesday evening as Langill continues her toward shooting from the free throw line. And, well, a little too toward. Jinxed her just a bit there. 52-29, 45 seconds to go. And Trudeau will walk it up. Inside. And Jen Roberge, a pretty kiss off the window and in. And she comes back, almost a steal. And Langill comes out with it. There's some pretty obvious bad blood between some of these players, and I think the two teams.
That's what starts a rivalry, Jay.
Seen a lot of trash talking from players and fans. Inside pass, Graffam, and they're going to call the foul on the sophomore. Jen Prescott. Looks like she was just straight up in the air. Tough call there. 10 seconds left. That'll put Abby Graffam at the free throw line. She's improved her free throw shooting substantially here in this season. Much nicer stroke, but again, as we say that, she misses strong, and it'll be Massabesic's ball with 8 seconds to go. Trojans looking to improve to 3-13, and they will. Last second steal and another steal, and Roberge comes away with it. And the Trojan fans pretty excited about that. Guess when you struggle as long as you do, a win has to feel pretty nice. And Thornton Academy cruises to a 55-29 victory, outscoring the Scots, the Mustangs, outscoring them 35-13 in the second half. So a very strong second half start as they went on a 15-0 run, and they cruised to the victory behind the torrid shooting of senior guard Carrie Bolia, the outstanding floor play of Carrie Trudeau, almost in double figures in steals for Trudeau, and the strong shooting of Bogus and Marie Pickard. And the Trojans, as we said, move to 3-13. Massabesic falls to 0-15. We'll take a quick pause, back to wrap this one up right after this.
Trains, model kits, science projects, airbrush equipment, windsocks, and more. Whether you've been at your hobby for years or are just a beginner, Steve's Hobby Shop is your local full-service hobby center. Browse in a relaxed atmosphere with personalized and friendly service always available. Steve's Hobby Shop has Saco and Biddeford's largest selection of hobby supplies, and they're open 6 days a week to serve you. So stop at Steve's Hobby Shop for all your hobby needs.
The next time someone asks if you were raised in a barn, tell them no, but you eat in one, and then take them to the North Street Barn, a beautifully restored landmark that's a delight to the eyes as well as the taste buds. You'll be overwhelmed by the mind-boggling selection of gourmet pizza, as well as traditional Italian dishes, like their award-winning lasagna and hot and cold sandwiches. Be sure to stop by the Barnyard Tavern and check out the karaoke on Friday nights, or visit Heart's Desire or the Carriage House Gallery. Remember, you weren't raised in a barn, you eat in the North Street Barn.
Is there an important birthday, anniversary, or graduation in your future? Whether you're having a party for 5-year-olds or 40-year-olds, Party Castles is a place to go to get your party off the ground. From more than a rainbow tableware, to streamers, to personalized balloons, Party Castles has what you need. Party Castles does balloon deliveries, balloon decorating, and sculpting. And if you're getting married, see Janine for wedding decorations, printed wedding invitations and supplies, and rental of the wedding bell. If you've got something to celebrate, you've got to get to Party Castles.
Famous since 1991. He's so far in the lead that people everywhere are asking, where's Aldo? In the heart of downtown Biddeford, of course. And he's got a new location at 152 Main Street. Just 2 doors down from the original, you'll find even more great bargains on everything from video games to office furniture, appliances to record albums. Stop in today, check out both stores, and play the area's newest, most rewarding and popular game, Where's Aldo?
Welcome back to Linnell Gym in Saco. Jay Harper being joined by star guard Carrie Bolia. Bolia with 18 points, 4 threes in that game. And to start the game, Carrie, you took a couple of them, you missed them, but that didn't stop you. And once you hit that first one, you didn't stop from there.
Yeah, I've always been told to keep shooting even though I miss, and I just tried to keep shooting because I knew this game was very important to us. So I thought that if I could get hot, then it would mean a lot to the team.
Well, what does it feel when you start hitting those threes like that and swish, you're getting nothing but net? Does it feel like you're in a zone and you know you're hot, get you the basketball?
Yeah, I like zone a lot because when I'm hot, I can make a lot of shots. So I just like the feeling when I can get the shots in.
Now, only a third win of the season, and obviously you and Massabesic seem to have a little bit of bad blood between you, but that win's got to feel very good because it is only the third and also because it's against the team of Massabesic.
Yeah, we've had a rivalry with them ever since the first game, and it felt really good to win. This is the game we've been waiting for all season, and we really wanted to beat them, and we accomplished our goal.
Now, with 2 games in hand left with Bonnie, Eagle, and Biddeford, 2 very good clubs. Of course, this your senior season, your last 2 games. How will you and Amy Tebow prepare for this and the rest of the team to get psyched up for these final 2 games?
I think we'll just try to work very hard, even though we know there's no chance of us making playoffs, and we'll just try to upset one of these teams and maybe move up a little bit in the heel points and just end on a good note.
All right, great job tonight. Congratulations. Best of luck rest of the way.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Linnell Gym once again. Jay Harper now with Tony Ryan. And Tony, a good performance for Thornton Academy. And as you could see at the end, there was a little bit of bad blood between these 2 teams. A lot of trash talking going on.
Yeah, there is, and that's what as I said before, starts a rivalry. And I think as these teams begin to mature, you'll see the younger players come up, and you'll start seeing that good rivalry. And I think that's probably only the beginning to what may become the rivalry of Western A.
Now, of course, the score 55-29. Thornton Academy going on 2 big runs. The 9-0 run to start. Massabesic answered the call, came back, got within 4 at the half, 20-16. But then Thornton Academy came out with that big 15-0 run to start the second half, and there's no looking back from there.
No, there really wasn't. And what happens to Massabesic as a young team, you fall apart. You don't have that senior leadership to back you up. And with the loss of Welch, that really just takes away all the momentum you have going into the game. So when Massabesic fell down with that 15-0 run, they lost all momentum the rest of the game.
Now, Thornton Academy having great performances, as we said, by Carrie Bollier, who was just with us, 18 points, 4 threes. And then Carrie Trudeau only had 4 points, but she had 10 assists and 9 steals in that game, and quite a floor performance for her.
Yeah, it really is, and that's the dictation that I think Thornton has to go into the rest of the year. They only have 2 games left. They have to show the hustle that they showed tonight, and look forward to next year. Trudeau's a junior. She'll be back, so they're just trying to get some playing time, seeing who's going to step up next year, and they did a real good job tonight.
They certainly did. Heading to the scoring for Thornton Academy, as we said, Bollier finishes with 18 points. Junior Jen Bogus off the bench with 12 points. Marie Pickard, a solid first half. She finished with 9 points for Thornton Academy. And then 3 players with 4, Trudeau, Sue Pickard, and Jen Roberge, all having 4 points. Abby Graffam had 3, and Tebow had 1 from the free throw line for their 55 points. Looking to Massabesic, it was Langill coming off the bench, having 13 points for the Mustangs, and Mosley had 10 points for them, and then a deuce apiece for Folsom, Normand, and Nason for their 29 points. And they're at 0-16 right now, 2 games in hand, and tough season. You lose your best player, and then you got to struggle through this type of year. Hopefully they can get it together in the next remaining 2 games.
Yeah, hopefully they can. It's bad to see a team fall apart 0-16, and what really hurt them tonight was the turnovers, and really they had no bench scoring. You can only put your starters out there for so long and have them score. Your bench has to step up, and Massabesic's bench did not step up tonight. And as we said before, turnovers were a big key. They had many, and that's going to hurt you whenever you play.
All right, Thornton Academy with the victory. They improved to 3-13. They win this one by the score of 55-29. For my cameraman Steve Poulos and my partner Tony Ryan, I'm Jay Harper saying so long from Linnell Gym. We'll see you again real soon.